What's up, guys? It's MamaDeadHead, and I am back with another reaction to Fear the Walking Dead. So, I believe I saw on Twitter not too long ago that it has been a year since the season 5 finale. A year of mental anguish, guys. As you know, Morgan is my favorite character, maybe in the entire Walking Dead universe. As noted by the whole Just Live tattoo with a staff that I have. The pink and purple is for Princess and the spear is for Princess, but it's half Princess, half Morgan. So yeah, for those that hadn't seen my tattoo, it's Just Live, which is what Morgan said in the finale of season 5. I'm so nervous about this. I haven't read the synopsis. I've seen like the names of some of the episodes scrolling through Twitter, but I've tried not to pay much attention to it because I'm scared. So I know that this is called The End is the Beginning. That sounds kind of hopeful, but I don't trust it. So read the synopsis. It says, mortally wounded Morgan must decide whether to help a desperate stranger while a mysterious bounty hunter tries to finish what Jenny couldn't. Lovely! Wonderful! Great! Hopefully he can't. Hopefully him and Morgan become the best of friends. I've seen this bounty hunter in teasers. Now, like I did with The Walking Dead, the past couple that came out I have not watched because if you give like too much away, I start like assuming things or getting things in my head. I don't want that to happen. I just mortally wounded Morgan. I don't like it. Help a desperate stranger while a mysterious bounty. Now this bounty hunter, okay, objectively, like non-biased look at this, the bounty hunter looks kick ass. And the crazy thing is, I've been saying bounty hunter, and people are like, who do you think the bounty hunter is? I'm like, it's this guy. So it turns out he is a bounty hunter. So that's pretty awesome. Now, I think I mentioned that in a few articles and maybe a few videos before this. So it's kind of cool that they said bounty hunter in this little synopsis. Again, from teasers, he looks amazing. He looks badass. His dog looks bad boy dog. Looks awesome. So I'm really excited to see this, but I'm also like really not excited to see. Like I have so many conflicting feelings. Like I feel like I should have immediately turned this on. Like I shouldn't be babbling about. I should be watching. But I'm just that nervous. So I guess with all the theories out there, you guys, I'm sure you know, I've made a lot of assumptions out there. I might link a few articles that I've written in the description. I wrote about who I think the masked people are. A few things about one of the teasers that came out. A lot. So I guess after a whole freaking year, let's get this episode started. Wait, they go face to face. I already have a headache.
I'm not really sure.
It's him. He's the bounty hunter.
It appears you lost it. Walter.
No! That was the name on the box.
Thank God. No cinema.
Human flesh.
He's my dog.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I feel...
It's Tabasco, Walter.
It's after Morgan? Why in a picnic basket?
Is Mr. Jones dead or alive?
He's dead. You don't have to look for him. Oh! Oh! Oh, this is new. Wow! intro. Just have to keep telling myself Morgan is at least alive right now. Reason to celebrate. That's wild.
I'm right here.
Does he just smell that dead? Still has on his wedding ring. Like, I can't. No. I don't like this. I decided I don't want to watch this episode anymore. Already too much for my heart. Don't like it. I mean, I guess worth keeping in case you do find ammo. No. Oh my god, don't hit me with this immediately. I'm gonna freaking sob. Oh, bruh, why do you have to do this to my heart? I literally can't. Who the fuck is that?
Use boost.
Aww.
Saving for your wife.
He finally came across a good person.
My name's Isaac.
Is that you, Mr. Jones?
Fuck! Fuck.
What do you feel, my friend?
Oh, this guy seems like such a good guy. If they just met like before. No! I don't want him to die. If he survived this long into the apocalypse and like this is what would take him out, I would be so upset.
My wife, she's pregnant. 8 months, but contractions started a couple nights ago.
How do you know my name?
The bounty hunter said
I
it.
saw the tape you made at the truck stop outside Luling. I
Oh!
wasn't sure if it was you or not outside the...
Oh my god! I'm fine. Bro, why is he's so badass though?
Isaac!
Shoot him in the head.
Try. What message?
Wow, okay.
It don't matter.
It probably never was.
That's very
Where
true.
I'm going, where my wife is, you give me my family and I will take care of yours.
Stop. I'm gonna cry. Oh. Don't cry. You don't want to like raid his truck for supplies that might be on it?
You really thought...
Who is this guy? Like, I'm so worried that he's a bad guy, but like I really want to like him. Like, I don't trust anybody around Morgan. I hope this isn't a trap. Oh my god, I'm so scared. No. See, please don't tell me he got scratched or bit. Damn, Morgan. You go. Oh, I have to imagine that must be like joyous and painful for Morgan to see. I'm so worried about these two characters. This man and wife and their baby.
Grandpa used to take me fishing. He'd always take
Who's out there?
Emil. Not the first time Jenny's used him to find someone.
Save me.
Yeah, you also have something to fight for, man. Time to throw up. Oh man, I have like shivers. I can't. Are they gonna actually take Morgan out? I don't know. I realize he's the main character, but I don't feel like his plot armor is that thick. No! No! Isaac. No!
to do.
I can't.
Fuck!
Oh, no. Got back coming back in here the first time. Before I went looking for the gun.
Yeah. That's why it didn't work before. I can't be who they need me to be.
I changed. So can you.
Fuck! No! I don't know. Did he kill the bounty hunter? What? The baby.
You should
I'm a daughter.
That is not a newborn.
We named her Morgan.
Stop!
It was Isaac's idea.
Bro. Ugh. Why are these shows trying to annihilate me today?
And where is he?
Okay, what is the key for? Ooh! Oh! Oh, did he? Did Morgan? Oh, this smug bitch. Oh, I'm excited to see her reaction to this. Ha ha. Ha ha. Oh, she's rattled. She's rattled. She's like, oh, fuck. She's panicking. You should be scared. You should be.
If you listen good.
I'm all ears.
I thought I needed you.
Morgan Jones is dead. And you were dealing with somebody else now.
Oh! Okay, who's watching? Is it Althea? Oh, shit! Oh, man, he took his hat. Bitch. Is it a boat? A plane? A submarine? Torpedo? Got to be honest, I have no idea what that is.
Our friends are still inside Virginia's communities. We'll find everybody.
Then go
Our
there. We
friend?
won't have much time.
We have enough. What do you unlock?
Ooh, I have several questions. That's a really good teaser. Okay, I guess I will just hop right into my discussion here. Let me make sure that I'm still recording. Okay. Alright, I guess I will just hop into my discussion. That was a really, really great premiere. I'm really happy with it. Now, I know that people that are fans of the other characters will be like, where are the other characters? But unlike the season, and I think that this is actually pretty funny. I'm going to go a little bit in depth here with my reactions. I reacted to season 3. And again, I love Morgan. I've loved Morgan since he was on the main show. When he hopped over and he was like the only person, not the only person, but like we didn't see any of Fear's original team family in 401. Everyone was like, you'll see him later. Like, don't fret about it. It's not that big of a deal. And now, you know, like the vocal, like 1,000 folks or whatever on Twitter just like freaking out about the changes in the show were the people that were like, yeah, you know, it'll be fine. Now, I don't think that the 401 was handled appropriately because of the ending of season 3. Now, obviously the show is switching over, it's changing, but I've said this before, I do wish we would have got more of the damn story, because that was a big break in the story. I love the direction of the show. Doesn't mean that I don't like seasons 4 and 5. I love seasons 4 and 5. 3 and 5 are my favorite seasons. But I think that this, however, 601 was handled appropriately, because while everyone was split up in the finale of 5, obviously Morgan was in the most danger. Now, I think that it might not have been the best to do like a Madison like centric episode for like 401, because we know that she's okay at the end of that finale of 3, but like everyone else and like, you know, coming back together would have been a nice little story. They can do that with the anthology, the Tales of the Walking Dead. They can do that in that series, so that would be pretty cool. But I think that this episode was handled absolutely appropriately. I definitely wouldn't have minded seeing other characters, but I'm happy that there was a Morgan focus in this one, and I love the direction that it's going in. Really happy. Happy to see Morgan. It seems that, I mean, his eyes being red, and zombies walking by, sorry guys. It's late. But, in, like, some of my other videos and, like, discussions and live streams and Twitter, I was saying that, like, there was some crazy theories going out there, like, he was captured by, like, CRM and they were doing testing on him and he's immune. And while it's certainly not, like, you know, a definitive thing that, like, he is immune, he could be. Anybody that's alive could be immune, to be fair. I didn't really think it was gonna go in that direction. I thought that the reason why his eyes were red was trauma, and especially after seeing some of the teasers with his eyes much less red, I really just thought it was like blood loss and trauma. Now, I've been around a couple people that have sustained really big injuries like that, or have gotten in very, very intense fights and had broken blood vessels in the eyes. So I know that that's definitely a thing that could happen, and obviously it was in this. As far as like the zombies walking by him, I talked with quite a few people on Twitter, and then just like my friends and stuff, like with the injury that he has and it, you know, going, it seemed like it was, didn't they say that it was gangrene or like septic? I mean, that can definitely have that effect. You can definitely smell dead because of a huge wound like that. So, makes sense. This whole Morgan Jones is dead thing. I just love how shook Virginia was at the end. Like when she saw that it was not Morgan's head in that box. Now, the one thing that greatly surprised me, and I'm not disappointed by it, obviously, because I can't say like, oh, I'm really disappointed by this when I haven't seen where the story is going. But I'm very, very surprised that the bounty hunter lasted 1 episode. Again, this is like why maybe it isn't good for me to watch every single teaser, but like so many teasers with this like really badass bounty hunter in it made me, in my head, assume, and I know that I shouldn't do that, but it made me assume that it was going to be like for this half of the season. So I thought that it was going to be like this cat and mouse game for several episodes, not solved in 1 episode. He was awesome. Awesome. I would love to see more of him, but again, like I said, I don't know where this is going. I don't know what this is going to turn Morgan into. So it's a little bit premature to be like, oh, I'm so disappointed we didn't get to see more, because it might be great that we didn't get to see more, if that makes sense. Again, premieres, even though this is like season 6, are kind of tricky because you're kind of trying to gauge what the season is going to be like, and I don't want to be too presumptuous about things, but it looks so good. I'm so excited for season 6, and with the bounty hunter like out of the way, I know that obviously there's a much bigger threat and like more people after Morgan, but I can just like breathe a little bit easy because he was able to defeat him. He was able to like shoot him and kill him, like decapitate him, and then put his head in a box and deliver it to Virginia. So makes me feel a little bit better about, you know, the direction of that. I'm really, really excited. Now again, I'm one of the people, of course, if you've been watching my reactions, you know, I thoroughly enjoyed 4 and 5. I started my reactions in 3, loved 3, you guys know that. Loved 4 and loved 5. Really loved 3 and 5 are my favorite out of the 5 seasons that we've seen. I can't really pick one because I think that they're both awesome. I was really in for the story portion of 4 and 5 because I find the characters more likable than the characters from seasons 1 through 3. I just found a lot of the first characters, like I found Madison to be like very, very inconsistent, just for my liking. Again, when I say I don't like characters, it's no disrespect to fans of those characters, and it's no disrespect to the actors or actresses. It's just, they're not my cup of tea, and it's totally cool if you don't like the characters I like. Again, it's not personal, so please don't take it personal. But I didn't like Madison. I found her to be pretty inconsistent, and I know that a lot of people say, well, she's not a hero, she's an anti-hero. Which, I mean, I guess from that angle makes a little bit more sense, but it's still, I don't know, it's confusing because she's like, my kids are my world. I don't care about my kids. Yeah, go ahead, poison my kid. I'm still gonna like you. And like, oh yeah, you can go off on your own. And then like, oh, I'm gonna draw like everyone within a 500-mile radius with this hotel sign trying to get you back. Like, it was just like too much. There were some scenes that I really liked with Madison, but like for the most part, especially one of the big things was how she treated Alicia. Like, she coddled Nick and was like so like loving and motherly some of the time to him, but then like just crapped on Alicia, and I didn't like that. Nick, I was kind of like, I didn't hate him, but I didn't like, he wasn't my favorite. He was just kind of like middle of the road. Travis, I found to be pretty realistic. I like Travis, for the most part. I know that for the portion he was in, the show was like, I mean, greatly the beginning of the apocalypse was before Rick even wakes up. So it's understandable that he would be hesitant about things, and I don't really, I might have like when I watched it, but looking back, obviously my opinions can change, and looking back, I can totally understand where he was coming from with a lot of the things that he did. He was just wanting it to be better than it was. And I think that's, being a parent, I can understand that. So those characters I wasn't like super compelled by. Loved Daniel, loved Strand, loved Alicia, loved Ophelia. That killed me. I thought Walker and Crazy Dog were cool. Those are really the only characters that I wish would have had some... Did mine? Oh, I'm like, okay, my phone's dying. I need to hurry up. But all of these characters now, I really love. I love John. Alicia's growing on me again after she, like, kind of got a little hot-headed there for a minute. Like, love the majority of these characters, and even if I don't like the character, it's kind of a superficial hate. Like with Charlie, I'm not a fan of Charlie, but it doesn't go that deep. Like, I'm not, you know, like, in my feelings about Charlie. And then I'm not like super big on June, but it's not hate. Like, I don't hate her. I'm not like sitting here like, every time she's on screen or anything like that. And there's some other characters that are kind of like, you know, but I don't hate any of them. So I'm really looking forward to this. This is why I really like 4 and 5. I think it's a bit more compelling, even though it's a bit slower. It had to slow down, or like everyone was gonna gonna die because like everyone died in the first seasons. So I'm excited for 6. This was a great premiere, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for this season. Thank you guys so much for watching, and like always, think positive thoughts and some positive vibes. And there will be a stream this Tuesday, so tune into that. Bye guys!